Hello everyone, good morning. So welcome to the Tech Aryan Consulting organization wherein we are going to conduct the training for Oracle Fusion Financials. Okay, hello everyone, my name is Soma. Okay, I am saying something about myself. I am a senior consultant, okay, having 12 plus years of work experience in Oracle. I have seen various versions of Oracle like Oracle EBS 11i, Oracle R12, and currently the Oracle Fusion applications. Okay, so the journey has been long, and I have worked on various end-to-end implementations, worked for various clients, okay, across various geographies like US, UK, Australia, Middle East, etc. Okay, and I have worked with various organizations to name a few like Genpact and Capgemini during my this work experience. And I have delivered various training sessions to end users as well as various training batches I have taken. All right. So this is about myself and going further, let us understand what at this stage the students care about. Okay. Firstly, what is Oracle Fusion and why we want or we should go to this field of Oracle Fusion? What is my career growth and salary potential? Will I get a high paying job? Okay, or not? And the third thing, what they are more worried about is, can I actually learn this? Is it too difficult for a beginner? So during my demo session, firstly, I'll explain all your doubts and these main three basic things what you all are worried about. Let me just go and explain you on that so that you can take a right decision. So our agenda for today is, first of all, what is an ERP and how is this Oracle Fusion applications in this ERP? Second, in this course, in this training course, what all topics we will be covering, and what will be our role in as an Oracle functional consultant. So we'll understand all the Oracle roles. Then what are the advantages of an Oracle consulting career? Okay, so that we are going to understand. Next, what are the prerequisites for this Oracle consulting career? And at the end, we will take the Q&A session. Okay, so let's first go to introduction of ERP. Okay, like what is an ERP? What is the full form of ERP? Okay, ERP is basically enterprise resource planning. Okay, now before we go more further, let me tell you one small story. Okay, so that we can understand in basic as to what is an ERP. Let's take a retail business growth story, a path to Oracle Fusion. Now, what we are seeing on the screen, one shopkeeper is there. Okay, so consider a retail shop business that is owned and operated by a single individual who manages all end to end activities, including purchasing, sales, credit transactions, inventory maintenance, cash handling, all these things as a sole proprietor. Okay, so all these activities he is doing alone, and to record all these transactions, he is doing some minimum bookkeeping. Okay, so this owner maintains minimal bookkeeping to record and review the transactions daily. At this stage, managing the business is relatively straightforward, right? I mean, it is possible for one single person to handle one retail store and maintain a bookkeeping and all those things, right? But let's say the business is expanding. Okay, now he has one more store okay, opened within the same locality. Okay, his business is expanding and he has one more store opened in the same locality. Now, as the business expands and multiple shop open within the same locality, it becomes difficult for the owner to manage daily operations at every location. Obviously. So what he will do? He hires employee to run each shop. Okay. Now, just by hiring employees, it is not enough, right? He must also verify whatever they are doing, or even if the transactions are running properly and they are maintaining all the details in their bookkeeping or not. Okay. So, what he does is he periodically visits them to manually verify the transactions and the stock records. Okay. So, because it is in the same locality, this approach is at least manageable. But what is the problem in this? It is time consuming and it relies heavily on trust. Meaning, how sure are you that the person you are hired are maintaining the books diligently and honestly? Correct? They might do some fraud transactions in this, or they might not, the process is not very transparent that you can figure out. Correct? So, this is leading to challenges in maintaining effective control over the business. Correct? Now, let's say the business, instead of just in the same locality, has expanded beyond the local area. At that time, what happens? It becomes impractical for the owner to monitor all the shops personally. Okay, it becomes really impractical. How will he go and maintain or you know verify each and every record, right? He needs some centralized system that allows him to oversee all the operations remotely. Correct? See, what are the challenges here? Let's say there are 10 shops, 10 people are working. So, what are the things he has to do? He has to first of all understand all the 10 people whether they are really trustable or not. Okay, he has to maintain first of all their records, the employee records, what he has employed, whom he has employed. Okay, next, he will have to have the data of all the records at one place. Correct? See, right now, what they will do, these 10 shops employees will maintain records in their own books and then he have to collate all of them. Correct? And second, third thing, the process of collating itself is difficult, then there will be human errors in it. Correct? Let's say while collating, you forgot to take one data or mistakenly entered some wrong information. So again, it becomes very difficult. Okay, so there is no synchronization in between. Also, let's say you are at least able to manage to do all these things, but will you be really able to do it in real time? Let's say you want this data on a daily basis. Can you really achieve it on a daily basis? This data can you accumulate on a daily basis? Here is where the ERP comes into picture. So what is an ERP? ERP is an integrated system, okay, which allows everybody to use the application or the data whatever they want. Let me explain you. Okay, so this is something like for a retail, I have given you an example. Okay, let me give you one more very simple example. Think of managing a busy, popular restaurant. Okay, a restaurant, you know, right? To keep the customers happy, what you have to do? You have to do a lot of different things, and all those things need to happen at the same time. Firstly, the wait staff needs to take orders. The kitchen needs to know what dishes to cook and what ingredients are running low. Correct? Then the storeroom manager also needs to order more groceries from the suppliers. And what does the cashier do? The cashier needs to process the bills. The owner, what the owner will do? The owner needs to track daily profits and pay the staff. Correct. Now, imagine a scenario everyone uses their own separate notebook. Things get very messy. The waiter might take an order for a dish, but the kitchen staff can't make it. Why? Because they ran out of chicken. And the storeroom manager forgot to order more because they didn't know that the kitchen staff was busy. So, what happens here? Here, the communication breakdown, errors happen, and the customers get frustrated. Correct? So, ERP is the solution for all these things. Enterprise resource planning. ERP is like a massive shared digital whiteboard that updates in real time. So, in real time, you will get all the information ready. Suppose, no, sorry, now here instead of separate books, every single department uses this one central system, that is ERP. So, in our simple example, which I have given, the moment a waiter punches in an order for chicken dish, the kitchen instantly sees it on their screen. Okay, so because they are using one single application, the moment waiter gets an order, the kitchen staff comes to know about it because the same application is used by the waiter and the same application is used by the kitchen staff. Also, simultaneously, the system will automatically subtract that chicken from the digital inventory because in the digital inventory the stock is mentioned, and the moment one order comes, that amount of stock gets reduced from the digital inventory. So once the inventory drops too low, the system will automatically alert the purchasing team to order more from the supplier. Correct? Then when the customer pays, the accounting team instantly logs the revenue and calculates the tax. Right? So it is such a big advantage. Correct. So, in short, what is an ERP? ERP system breaks down the walls between different teams. It ensures that finance, supply chain, human resources, sales, operations, all are looking at the exact same data at the exact same second. Correct? So, I have on the screen given you some picture where whatever I have just explained you is shown here. See here the various people are standing, right? And they are trying to physically coordinate with each other. Oh, the shipping is happened and the order is verified, and then they have to make the payment and all those things. Correct? So this ERP acts as a center where it links all these activities together in one application, and this one application is accessed by everyone in the organization. Hence, it makes it very easy. Okay, so this is basically the core concept of ERP. Right now, apply this same thing now in our retail store. Okay, so what he will do is he will install this application into its system, and all the 10 stores are using the same application. Thus there is a link. Okay, all the data is at one place. Correct, all the data is at one place. Now he has installed, if you see in my screen, he has installed the application. All the data is at one place. Okay, you can trust that the data what is entered is going correct. There will be a real time reporting where all the users who will be using this application will be entering the data, and the same time the owner will be able to review it. Okay, the processes will get standardized. Obviously everybody knows what to enter, where to enter, and that same place. For example, a user is entering an invoice, purchase invoice, everybody will go to that same screen and will enter the purchase invoice, and there will be a uniformity in the processes. Plus, after all this, the owner will have a centralized control of what is going on into the business or not. So this is what is called as ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. And Oracle Fusion ERP has all these features inbuilt in it. So so from understanding of what is ERP, now we are going to see how Oracle Fusion ERP works, right? So Oracle Fusion ERP works in the same way as an ERP. Okay, so it is basically the integrated business management system where you can see all the departments working together. If you see here, finance and accounting department, okay, where you will have AP, AR, GL, and all the transactions and the reporting. These are all linked with the ERP system. Sales and customer, that is integrated CRM, lead tracking, code to cash. So all these things we'll understand in detail about the basically about the finance modules, right? Then supply chain and logistics, that is real time inventory, sourcing, order management. Also, it handles the human capital department, that is payroll, benefits, employees, self service, recruiting part, all these things. And next, coming to manufacturing and operations, that is BOM management, that is the bill of material management, then the scheduling, quality control, all this management are also integrated in the Oracle. Finally, once you have all these tasks done, you need reports, right? How will you understand how much profit is my organization making as a whole and as individual units? You will need reports, analytics, dashboards, correct? So all these are also provided by Oracle. That is integrated analytics and reporting, which gives you real-time visibility and cross-functional insight. So hence Oracle ERP is a single unified secure cloud application. Remember, secure, it is very much secured. We will understand it that also in that level also. Connecting what? People, data and processes for better and faster decisions. Correct. So here we will if to understand in more detail, what makes Oracle ERP system unique. Okay, it is basically the central core data what we are talking about, right? Instead of every department like finance, sales, or warehouse keeping their own separate spreadsheets or standalone software, the Oracle ERP system links them all together. Everyone in the company relies on a single source of truth, correct? If sales logs a new order, the inventory and finance modules are updated instantly. And what are the key modules of Oracle ERP system? Okay, so basically Oracle ERP system is modular, meaning a business can turn on the specific features they need. Okay, they did not use each and everything. Some businesses might not handle manufacturing, it might be only a retail business. So it will not go to manufacturing, it will just take its retail modules, whatever are needed. Okay, for example, finance and accounting. What does finance and accounting module do? It tracks the general ledger, accounts payables, accounts receivables, and financial reporting. Right. And supply chain and logistics, if you take, it manages the inventory levels, purchasing, shipping, supplier tracking, etc. Then human capital management, if you take, it handles payroll, employee records, recruiting, and other benefits. Okay. Then manufacturing of or operations, if you take, it manages the bills of material, production scheduling, quality control, all those things. Similarly, if you see the sales and customer module, it handles what? Customer relationship management, CRM. It tracks customer interactions, sales pipelines, lead histories, all these things. Okay. So the core benefits, okay, for the businesses to install this Oracle ERP is it eliminates the silos. What you can say is the departments no longer work isolated, right? Information flows seamlessly across the teams. It gives you real time visibility. That is, the business leaders gets a bird's eye view of operations and profits exactly as they happen. Okay, there is no delay. And what more we need in today's AI world? Automation. It automates repetitive tasks like generating an invoice when an item ships, reducing human errors, and save time. So, in short, Oracle ERP is the central nervous system of a business, connecting every department and data point together so that the entire company can run smoothly as a single machine, right? So, this is about Oracle ERP. So, you guys are clear with what is ERP and how this Oracle ERP works, the basic structure of it. Any doubts in this? Okay, I take it as a yes. Next, we will understand what this course will cover. Okay, it covers various applications. Now, if I go to previous slide, there are various departments. We, as being in finance, we or in this course, we will be understanding about the Oracle Fusion applications for finance modules, right? Finance and accounting, if you can see here, we will be learning the finance modules in this course. What are the basic finance modules over here? Oracle Fusion accounts payable module. So accounts payable module handles the invoices and the payments, okay, which you have to make to your suppliers. Accounts receivable module. Here you will understand about all the customer invoices and customer related receipts, okay, which you get from your orders or after selling your goods. Then Oracle Fusion fixed assets, all your fixed assets related information like asset maintenance, depreciation, and all those things. Cash management, that is Oracle Fusion cash management. Here you will understand all the bank accounts related tasks and the bank statement reconciliation, cash flows, all those things. Next, coming to Oracle Fusion General Ledger, here all the reporting will take place, wherein the business will understand whether it is making real profit or loss, or how is the business process going on. Each and every data, whatever you want, you can see it from here, because all the information from all the subledger modules will ultimately come to general ledger. We'll understand each and everything in detail about all these modules. Next, some additional modules like Oracle Fusion Expense module. That is wherever there are any employee expenses related. So all these things will be handled in Fusion Expense module. We will learn that. Oracle Fusion Tax. That is all the tax related setups. What taxes should be there on invoices or receipts or anything. So those all things we will understand in the Oracle Fusion Tax module. Next, we will not just understand about the application, we will also understand about the core knowledge. For example, in our class, we also would have people who would not have accounting knowledge. So I will give you the basics of accounting. Okay. And right now, only the students know, what is accounts. Now, how these accounts are going to get applied in Oracle applications. Okay, so those all things are also that we are going to learn. Then how, we will also understand how to create the accounting rules in Oracle application based on the core accounting principles. Right. So we are not just going to learn about accounting, we are also going to understand how this accounting is going to get applied practically. Correct. That is also one more thing which we are going to understand. So if to mention in short, we will be not just having the application knowledge, we will be giving you the domain knowledge also. So this will be an edge over the what you can say, others, you can say, because people will either have the application knowledge or the domain knowledge. You will be having both. That is at the application and also you'll become stronger, and at the domain perspective also. Next, what are the other concepts that we are going to learn? We are going to learn Oracle Fusion BPM, that is Business Process Management, how the approvals and other things are set up. Those all things we are going to learn. And Oracle Fusion FSM, that is Functional Setup Manager. So basically, the Functional Setup Manager will be used to set up any application in Oracle Fusion. So that also we are going to learn. Oracle Fusion Enterprise Structure. This will be used to design the client's enterprise structure. Next, Oracle Fusion IDM, that is Identity Manager. These are basically the security related roles, that is creating users, giving them required access. So here it handles the whole of security related information. So that also we are going to learn in this. Next, Oracle Fusion OIM, that is Oracle Identity Manager. Basically, both IDM and OIM are same. So we will be understanding both the things. Next, to become Oracle Fusion Cloud functional consultant, you will also need to have some basic knowledge on the neighbor applications. Okay, like the supply chain management, inventory management. So, in this course, we will give you knowledge on all the SCM applications as mentioned below. That is Oracle Fusion Product Management, Oracle Fusion Inventory Management, Oracle Fusion Purchasing, and Oracle Fusion Order Management. Okay, so what will happen is whatever basic setups which are needed from these modules so as to follow our or perform our activities in the Oracle Fusion Finance modules, we will be getting a complete understanding of those in these supply chain modules, right? So we will also be understanding the basics of our neighbor modules along with the finance modules. Next, process flows understanding, that is P2P cycle and O2C cycle. So P2P cycle is nothing but procure to pay. For example, if you are going to purchase something and pay, then how do you do that and what applications are being used for that process? All that will be discussed. O2C cycle, that is order to cash. So the similar way of P2P, if you are receiving any order and then receiving a payment for it, then which all modules and applications get used? We will look into that also. We will do the complete setups needed to achieve this whole cycles. Okay. Now, in our classes, we do everything from scratch. Even the SCM applications we are going to set up to see how the process takes place. We will discuss all the basic things, right? Like what is fusion, etc. We will discuss all that in detail. Also, we will discuss about various projects. Okay, that is real-time implementation projects, process, support projects, upgrade projects, rollout projects. Okay, as a part of the implementation project, what are all the things that we need to do? Okay, those all things we will discuss. For example, real time implementation process. How will the implementation take place? Who will be the part of the team? In which scenarios we have to take the OIC team? What will what help we will need from the DBA team? Complete end to end processes will be discussed. Similarly, for the support projects, the complete end to end processes will be discussed, like who will be the part of the team, what are the things we have to do, and similar for the upgrade and the rollout projects. Okay, so there are many activities that we will discuss. not just how the implementation take place, but all the activities and why are we doing those activities. All those things we will discuss. Also, we will discuss about the AIM and the OUM methodologies. AIM is the application implementation methodology. OUM, Oracle Unified Methodology. So basically, AIM is an older version. Nowadays, many companies are not using this. Still, we will discuss to give you a comparison of what is AI, difference between AIM and OUM. Okay. Next, we will help you in the interview preparation, resume building, and the Fusion certification help. So, what will happen is the first 80%, okay, till the project explanation, everything, the courses are being provided, but that covers just the 80%. The additional 20% that is making you reach till the level of getting a job, that is interview preparation, resume building, and even help you in getting the Fusion certificate. We will help you in all these things. Even I will discuss the interview questions and will prepare you for the interview. Okay. I will just not discuss that these are the interview questions, these are the answer, but also how you should answer the questions. Okay, how should you build the resume? Okay, and if you're planning for any certification, how you can prepare for that certification. And this is not the end. Apart from this, anything else you want, any other topic, we can include in our curriculum. It is not freezed, it is an open thing. Okay. So let me once show you our curriculum in detail. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Okay, so this will be our content table. We will understand about Oracle Fusion General Ledgers, accounts payable, accounts receivables, cash management, fixed assets, Fusion expense, Fusion tax. These are all the finance modules. And also we will be understanding about SEM modules which are needed in order to perform our task in financial modules. So all the basic setups end to end, I will be showing and we will be learning that. Oracle Fusion purchasing, Oracle Fusion product management and inventory. The complete P2P cycle step by step along with the setups and accounting. Similarly, O2C cycle for with including all the order management modules and cash cycle we will be understanding. The rapid implementation. We will understand about how we can do an implementation rapidly through some shortcuts. So those I will be explaining. Coming to reporting, we will be learning about Financial Reporting Studio, Smart View, OTBI reports, BI reports, all these things. Similarly, we will also understand about the data conversions or data migration, that is supplier data conversion, customer data conversion, AP open invoices, AR open transactions, assets conversions, GL journals conversion, and all those things. Security related aspects, yes, we will understand all the security console concepts and how we can make our application very much secure in terms of usage and accesses. Next, Oracle Functional Setup Manager. This is very important because this is the place where all the applications get started. Then, Oracle Business Process Management, all the approval rules and all those things will be set up over here. If I come to other course highlights, that is, we will understand the enterprise structure definitions and as already mentioned, rapid implementation using spreadsheets, data imports and export processes is in FSM. We will also understand some basic process overview related to third party applications. Okay. Along with the Fusion application. And the most importantly, AI features. So of late, the application has been going a revolutionary change with lot of AI features included in all the modules. Okay, so we will learn the latest AI features also, what have been included in the finance modules. Invoice imaging solution, this is one of the AI feature which is there in the finance module. So this also specifically will understand. Because for example, an invoice image is there, how automatically the system will understand that image and create an AP invoice. So those things we are going to understand. And not just that, we will also understand some basic queries, so that to go and work smoothly, if we have some cross functional knowledge. Okay, so that will be better. So I will give you a basic understanding of querying data from the database in cloud. And we will understand about the BPM approval rules. So these are the course content in brief. Coming to in detail, if you can see, we will go with all the basic configurations in Oracle along with the transaction processes. So these all things we will see in detail. Okay. Similarly for payables, the basic configurations we will see, and then all the transaction processes. So this is quite a big list. When we will do in detail, we will understand each and everything. Okay. So this is just an overview which I'm giving right now, that these are the contents that we are going to cover. Coming to Oracle Fusion accounts receivable, all the configurations we will understand, and the transaction processes in detail. Okay, regarding the invoice creation, receipts, and all those things. Coming to cash management also, how about the bank transaction codes, bank statement reconciliation, maintaining the bank accounts, and all the transaction process like manual reconciliation, automatic reconciliation, creation of bank statements, all those. Next, coming to fixed assets, all the things are related to fixed assets setups, then fixed assets transactions like additions, depreciation, merging of assets, splitting of assets, all those things we'll understand. Next, as mentioned, related to employees, whatever expenses will be there, those will be handled in a separate module called Fusion Expense module. We will understand all the basic setups and how to create the expense reports, expense report approvals, reimbursement processes, all those things. And then coming to Fusion Tax, that is what are all the tax setups and the transaction processes like tax calculations, tax simulations, payable invoice creations, tax calculation, AR invoice creation, tax calculations, all those things we'll understand. Next, the complete P2P cycles, which involves configuration of neighbor applications, as I mentioned, like inventory, purchasing, all those things. So, all the setups related to those we will be doing. And then we will do the complete P2P cycle. O2C cycle, also similar thing. We will do all the setups and all the transactions related to that. And in the function setup manager also will understand what is an offering, an option, and all those things in detail. So these are all the things in detail what we are going to learn and understand. So this is about our course. And as also as mentioned earlier also, that this is not the end. If there is any specific topic which you feel is important and has been missed out, I can take it up that during our classes as well. So this is in general about the course content. So now, okay, this is the application you are going to learn, but you are having a doubt. What is my role in all these things, right? So your role will be Oracle Fusion Functional Consultant. Okay. So what you will be doing as an Oracle Fusion Functional Consultant? As an Oracle Fusion Functional Consultant, you will be understanding the client requirement. Okay. And you will be based on their requirement, you will be doing all the setups in the system so that the application can work. So how do I put it? Let me explain you in detail. As a functional consultant, okay, so first of all, why are we calling ourselves as a consultants? Because we are working on Oracle financials, right? and we will be giving our consultancy services to the clients, right? So that is why we are called Oracle Financial Functional Consultant. Okay, now what will be the work of the functional consultant? We will do configurations in the setup, configurations in the system, that is all the setups. That is whatever features are available for the Oracle Fusion, right? Those feature setups we will have to make. This process of setting up the system is called configuration. Then how to use that features after configuration, those you will be explaining to the clients. Then how the accounting entries are going to get generated, okay, using those features, those you will be understanding, right? And how the financial reports are going to get generated and how it will be available for the client, those you are going to explain. Now, being a functional consultant, if you have to implement AP, that is accounts payable module for the client, first you will have to understand the requirement and accordingly do the step by step setups and configurations and finally provide the support to them. Okay. So this is the work of functional consultant. Similarly, there are various other roles like technical consultant or Oracle end user. Right now, in our course, we will be understanding and learning about the Oracle functional consultant role. Okay, we will be going to give this training for you to become an Oracle functional consultant. Right. Coming to Oracle technical consultant, whatever are the technical details like coding or what you can say preparation of reports and all those things will be done by the technical consultants. Coming to Oracle end user, after the implementation is done, the users or the end users who will be using the application are called Oracle end users. So we will be developing, or better word is we will be implementing the Oracle Fusion and giving it to the end users to use. So we will be the first one to implement and support, and then the end users will be using the application. Right? Clear about our roles? We will take up the doubts at the end of the session. That's fine. Let us move further. Now, before we go to advantage, what are the prerequisites? You might be thinking what you need to know to do this course. Nothing. You just need to have good communication in English and you will need to have a bachelor's degree in any field. Not like you need not have like just the accounts background or commerce background or engineering background. Any background will do. You no need to do any coding to learn this application. So it is as simple. Any individual who is having a basic bachelor's degree with English communication can do this course, can become an Oracle financial consultant. Because here we are also giving you the domain knowledge, which will be the most useful thing for you. Right. Next, okay, let's say you have learned it. Then what are the key advantages for this Oracle consulting career? Okay. Firstly, it's a high demanding job and there's a lot of job stability over here because it is cloud. So this is nothing which is going to expire soon. This is an upcoming technology. Okay, this is a cloud. So application, Oracle systems, that is ERP, HCM, SCM, all these are the backbone of the finance. Okay. uh, Not just finance, HR and supply chain of many of the world's largest companies. Okay, so this foundational role ensures a constant demand for professionals who can implement, optimize and maintain these systems. So we will be the those professionals who will be able to implement and use these systems and maintain these systems. So this career is not a short term career, it's a very long term career. Also, this ongoing shift or organizations from on-premise Oracle system like EBS, as I have mentioned, there were various older versions of EBS like Oracle e-business suite, and now it has been transferred or transformed to Oracle Cloud infrastructure, and now into Oracle Fusion applications. So these have created a massive decade long consulting boom. Okay, companies need consultants to lead this complex digital transformation. Okay, making skills in Fusion highly sought after. Okay, so this is not just 1 day or 2 day career. It has been growing and it will grow. Okay, next, the compensation. Coming to compensation, it has excellent compensation and career growth. Okay, Oracle consultants, particularly those specializing in cloud, that is Oracle ERP consultants, command highly competitive salaries, often exceeding the average in many other IT specializations. Okay, in some regions, the top tier consultants can earn significantly high packages, including stocks as well as bonuses. Also, consulting firms, that is including the Oracle consulting itself. So Oracle is a product based company, correct? In Oracle itself, Oracle is having consulting, correct? It offers a structured career path. That is, first you become an associate consultant, then a consultant, then senior consultant. Okay, then it comes to principal consultant, senior principal consultant, and even it goes to the director level. So this visibility provides a clear roadmap for our professional advancement and corresponding salary jumps. Okay. Next, as you already know this one, still let me explain you blend of technical and business skills. Okay, what do you understand by this? See, unlike pure coding or infrastructure roles, Oracle consulting requires a blend of skills. So you will be now having an application knowledge as well as the domain knowledge, and this domain knowledge, how you will have to put it into your application, that you will be understanding here. So we will be giving you that. Okay, this is the knowledge which you have, for example accounts knowledge or not. Firstly we'll give you that knowledge, and then how do you implement that knowledge in that application, that understanding also. So that blend of the domain and the business skills, that is the technical and the business skills, you will be having. So that is one a great skill that will be developed. Okay, so functional consultants must understand the complex business processes like finance, HR, manufacturing, and map them to into Oracle application. So this dual competency makes Oracle consultants highly valuable to a business, moving them closer to the strategic decision makers, that is high end people. Next, exposure and variety. Of course, if you want some dynamic things to happen in your career, not a very boring career, so this is your place, right? Because here you get diverse industry exposure. As a consultant, you work on multiple projects across various industries like finance, healthcare, retail, government. This is just to mention a few. So, this prevents stagnation and rapidly broadens your professional experience and network. Right. So this is one field for the people who want to grow and increase their capacity day to day. And it includes complex problem solving. What do you think? The projects will be simple. The projects involve high stakes, solving, problems which involve high stake people, complex organizational problems. So it is not just writing a code, which is often more stimulating. It provides a greater sense of accomplishment. So these are the key advantages of an Oracle consulting career. Now, in this course, what we are going to do, we are going to first build take a strategical approach, that is from connect your textbooks to reality. So it is not just the knowledge that you will be having and whatever is going on in application that you will not be able to understand. What we will do is we will make you to understand the concept and then how that concept should be applied to your application. So that specific understanding we will be giving to you. So you must have spent months learning how to write a journal entry, right? But here I will going to show you how a $1 billion company handles millions of those entries automatically using Oracle Fusion, right? So that we are going to understand here, step by step training. So it is not that on the first day we will go and start off the application and all those things. So first I will give you basic concepts understanding. Here laying of foundation is very important, right? So I'll give you the conceptual understanding, and then slowly step by step we'll go to the subledger modules, then the GL module, and various other advanced topics, the AI functioning, all those things we will be understanding. And the core subledger journey, that is how the subledgers, each and individual subledgers. So what is a subledger? That also I'm going to explain you how these individual subledgers are built or are implemented and are used, and even their advanced features, those we will understand. And not just that, for learning and practicing purposes, we will be giving you the instance for 5 months. Okay. And once you have been practicing 100%, you will be getting down. So we will provide you full-time support, and there will be a lot of student engagement in the course. So it won't be like one way what we are going to do. It will be a proper student engagement, and at each level we'll be there to support you. So this is the process which we are going to follow. So what will be our main course highlights? To give you a brief, firstly, you can re-attend anytime. That is, pay once and attend the classes any number of times. It is not that if you are paying for this course one time, you can attend only one time. You have paid it once. If you feel, oh, you want to attend one more time, next batch, you're always welcome. Any number of batches you can re-attend. So there is no hard and fast rule that you will have to attend only one batch with one course. Okay. And the second thing, basic and advanced. That is, we won't just give you the basic knowledge, we will give you the advanced knowledge on this course. So gain a complete end-to-end understanding. That is from foundation to expertise. As I already mentioned, I will not just give you the application knowledge. I if whether or not you are having the accounting domain or accounting background, I will make sure you understand what accounting is and how you can apply in the application. So learn practically, okay, software combined with critical industry knowledge. So how the industry works, how the business processes works, those real time examples are also I'm going to give you. Next, whatever classes we take, we will do the recording of it, okay, and we will give it to you. And this is not like a one time or few months access. It is a lifetime video access. Okay, so full unlimited access to all course video recordings. Review the concepts whenever needed. So during our course, basically we give you a 5 months in instance access for free. So basically this instance access what we will give you is a non-refreshable instance with security console access. Okay, so you will have the full access to the instance so that you can do a smooth learning, right? And once you practice, of course you will get some doubts. So we will even have one-to-one doubts assistance, so you can reach out to me anytime and get the personalized support and mentorship to clear all your course related questions. Finally, as I mentioned you, we will be understanding how to build your resume. That is, learn how to craft a professional impactful resume that highlights your new skills and achievements. And once your resume is built, of course, during the class itself, on a daily basis, or whenever that specific point appears, I will keep on explaining you along with the course how to prepare for your interview, how to answer the questions. Okay, so this will have gain confidence and skills through practice and expert advice to ace job interviews, right? So not just uh, what to answer, but how to answer an interview question. So that also I will be explaining. And if you guys are interested for any certification, so even how to prepare for the Oracle Fusion certifications, that comprehensive guidance and practice uh, to successfully prepare for your professional certification exams will be given. So this is all about. All the best. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day.